Meow.
Hey, honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? Oh my god.
Meow.
Hello, everyone. My name is SwingPoynt, and welcome back to VA-11 Hall A, aka Vallhalla. You guys have been absolutely incredible with the likes on this series. Like, freaking 40%, 30% of the people that watch these videos have been liking it. You guys are the reason why I've been continuing Vallhalla. So, if you are enjoying this series and you want to see this series go to the end, keep liking every single video of this that you watch. And maybe it's a good habit to get into to start liking other videos on the channel as well. So thank you guys that have been liking the series. That is the reason why I have continued it, because, again, I thought that the series was, like, kind of fizzling out for you guys. But you guys have shown me the way. You've shown me that you guys really, really enjoy this game and you want to see the outcome of what happens here with Jill, Dana, etc. And now, if you recall, into this episode here, I showed you a little bit of a preview at the end of the last episode. We're going to talk to what? I think Dorothy's going to come visit us today. Ooh, I'm excited. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. I don't know who Billy is. Is Billy like the dog? Alright, back to business. I'm back. Well, any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most of the people were distracted by the dog. Oh yeah, Dana and Rad Sheba. We're going to advertise a little bit, right? I had to tell them to go to the Rad Sheba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see, dog! Sup, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey? Some help here? Hey, dog, I heard cats are in the alley. Really? Oh, I'll go check him out. I feel like the dog isn't helping anyone. Wow, you're really bad with dogs, huh? Yeah, did I make it too obvious? We learned a lot about Dorothy last time she was in the bar, actually. Say and Dorothy here had a conversation, and Dorothy tried to, like, show off how good she was at reading people, and then Say, like, totally fired it back at her and was, like, 10 times better, and almost made Dorothy, like, cry because she commented on all the different augmentations that she has in her, be it her gun fingers, be it some things she has going on with her skin, things like that. It was really, really interesting. Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. His name's Gillian. Hey. I think it's just because I got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they are given fears or tastes completely at random. Oh, God, really? I just happen to get stuck with the fear of dogs and chinchillas. I keep forgetting that Dorothy's a robot. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Really? Oh, no! So in the year 2069 or 2070, chinchillas are extinct. I wonder what else is extinct. Oh my god, there's probably so many things that have died off by this time. Oh, thank the gods. Oh, no. What will you have? I know one of our viewers here has a chinchilla, so I'm, like, thinking about that right now. Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a bleeding Jane. You have a period? Coming right up. A bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor her of her time of the month. They give the frickin' Lilum periods? That's crazy. I wonder if they can get pregnant too. Oh my god, this is so interesting. This is the whole idea of having robots that are basically people walking around and living with all those types of things is just kind of weird to me. Oh god, I never thought of a robot period before. I feel so bad. Like, that's totally a way to skip out on all that nastiness, but damn it. I'm pretty sure if any girl was like, you had the option to make it so I don't have periods and you gave them to me anyway, I'd be pissed, man, if I was you. Here you go. Yeah, that time of the month. Do Lila menstruate? Yes. Oil. No, silly, we don't. Well, what the hell? There's a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. Oil, ew. Then what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a bleeding Jane! God damn it, Dorothy. So, how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Ew. She's like a little porn star, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's not a cam girl, she's a little porn star. Although it is also the season with the most competition. Yeah, and like her allure is the fact that she's like a 13-year-old robot. Like she appears to be like 13 or 14, and then like people hire her for sex. It's kind of disgusting, actually. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do, both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out, and I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off a lot of people. Oh, really? I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is just to dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. I guess that makes sense. Hell, some even invite me to go to dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I gotta say, it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after they call, they think I'm just doing a prank or something. Huh, never thought of it that way. So, completely different. But I feel like it's a little relatable from a YouTube standpoint, because so much of what I've learned about keeping people around the channel and things like that are things you don't necessarily expect right away. And now I'm sitting here talking about it, I can't think of any things right off the top of my head. But I do know, like, regulars, I would say, stick around more for, like, long series, like super regulars. Now, there's channels that are built off of, like, trend hijacking, which is, ooh, this game's big right now, Markiplier just played this, PewDiePie just played this, Jack just played this, I'm gonna play this because everybody's looking for it right now because one of those guys just played it. So there's, like, trend hijacking, which is a way that people try to grow channels, but I feel like to get, like, the super loyal people that are there all the time, you gotta do something that's a little bit more niche, whatever, however you say it, based. So, like, I've seen channels like my buddy Harshly Critical. He has a channel that's largely focused on horror, and he does really well because he focuses on horror. He finds good horror games, he finds bad horror games, he finds horror games that are some of the best things you'll ever see, he finds horror games that should have never been made. But he really focuses in on that, and people love his channel for that. And like I said, I feel like that's a really good way to maintain regulars. Now, I feel like what we do around here is we do a lot of Telltale games, a lot of story-based games, and that's not for everyone. So, trend hijacking is really good for getting a lot of views, but getting a viewer base that is loyal and will stick around with you for anything, or like really into your niche, is very, very important as well, which is part of the reason why we do live streams so much, because what I really like doing, personally, is building up a really, really tight group of people that all really like the same things, are all kind of the same mindset of being nice to each other and things like that. So we play games that people have never really heard of before, and people, the large majority, don't really want to watch. But I really like it, you guys really like it, because of all the support that you guys send to me during live streams, be it on tips or be it becoming sponsors and things like that, or supporting on like a Patreon/GameWisp type thing. That makes it so we're allowed to do these types of niche things that you don't see all over YouTube, because it's not affordable for a YouTuber to go ahead and check out games that are really, really long, super niche games. Because again, the large majority of people don't watch these types of things. They would much rather find the most recent trending thing, because that's what everyone's looking at. That's just kind of like a people thing. It's like a bandwagon effect type thing. So I don't know. That's something that a lot of YouTubers think a lot about and a lot of them struggle with, and I feel like ultimately you're happiest when you kind of settle into what you like doing and finding a big group of people that feel the same way. So yeah, I like Vallhalla, man. We always talk about these types of things during Vallhalla. It's always a mind session when we play these games, man. Okay, never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Ooh. Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. Oh, 40%? Human from the neck up, dicks preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Huh. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy, a big one, would ya? All right. And I love Dorothy. I love Dorothy. A blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie. I don't know, like, I like so many of the characters in this game. They all have such good personalities. One person who I really want to see again, who we haven't seen in, like, so long, is Mr. Donovan. He is, like, the biggest jackass ever, but he's so funny. Because he is such a jackass. Blue fairy, she said she wanted a big one, right? So we gotta like double everything up. That's how you get a big drink. Ooh, we can do optional karma try. No, I've never tried getting Dorothy drunk, but I'm gonna do it. One drunk fairy coming up. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Ooh, is it because I put a lot of alcohol in it? Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy, and what he had seen was his puke. Ew. Oh, yeah, oh. You know, earlier today, there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. Yeah, what about it? Then I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving someone underage, but here I am, right? Well, I think technically Dorothy's old enough, right? But she just, like, is supposed to look young. I don't really remember how the little age. I do remember they talked about this earlier in the game. But, like, after a couple of years, they hit, like, maturity. They do it differently than humans, though, like, drastically different. Yeah, nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall. I wait for a day with lots of people. And then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The little one wants to be human. And it's then when I say, no, I want you. After that, I say, well, at the very least, I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. But I remembered it was a prank and I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Oh god, numbers, I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first. 27. No fair, you didn't get all fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 and 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though, why didn't you? With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Ooh, that's an interesting way to think about it. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that. Because if you don't, I will. Feel free. You want anything else? God, I love Dorothy. Because she's just like so over the top and ridiculous. She just is so interesting. Let's see. Oh, I'll have a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I tried one of those. Alright. She asked for a cobalt velvet. Weird. Why is that weird? Okay, well, let's go over here. Let's see why it's weird. Bubbly, classy, and burning. Huh. Okay, sure, let's make one. Here you go, honey. Cobalt velvet. Yep, this is the one. Do you like it? Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these kind of drinks. Whoa! Hey, honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? Oh my god. Are you drunk or like what is this? That Mega Santa became a regular of mine. He once invited like 8 of his friends. Gangbangs are funny because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. I think I got her drunk. I think that's what just happened here. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of the other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 get into it while the others left. Even my regular left. I'll regret asking this, but were all the other guys... Yep! They were Mega Santas that worked with him. Of course they were. I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I can see, though. Well, either remembering that got me turned on or the alcohol's kicking in. Yeah, I loaded up her blue fairy, man. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey. That girl has seen some shit. Oh my god, now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Oh, I forgot about it. Yeah, I didn't find any cats. Yeah, why not look again? Good idea. This freaking dog. Whoa, you look serious. Who are you? Huh? Another kid? Yeah, maybe the bar got popular at some middle school. That'd be a hassle. Oh gods, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. Oh god. Jill, you're having this conversation right in front of this person, by the way. And today there have been 2 kids already. Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? Why are you talking like this in front of me? How would bartending become a fad? I don't know. Cartoon, maybe? I don't know. Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. They're like, I'm right here. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should, Gil, she's staring too much and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing any trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but, alcohol is everywhere anyways. So what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar? She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy? She looks so serious, too. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill. Ah! How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out over here with a beer? Right. A beer for, Gil? Haven't I seen that girl before? Huh? Now, she could have been from the prologue. That's possible. I don't recognize her, I think. I'm trying to, like, think back to everyone that we've seen. Oh my god. There's been so many. I don't recognize her. Okay, a beer for Gil. Let's just make a beer here real quick. Seriously, there's been so many people. Oh god. I don't even know who she could be. I'll mix. Let's do it up. Huh. There's your beer. Here. Thanks, and, lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Yeah, right, yeah. Here's a bottle of Karmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Oh, so they don't like dump it out. That's interesting. I wonder how they get rid of things. Hey, miss! Ah! Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I mean, I'm not sad, I guess, but I mean, I'm not jubilant, but no. I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Whoa. Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Ooh, this is an interesting topic. Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Thanks, music. Do you guys have any regrets? Regrets are interesting. It's kind of like, I feel like regrets are more apparent if you're not at a place in your life that you're happy with. Like me, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, man. I like doing this YouTube thing. I like talking to you guys. I like making videos. I like doing that type of stuff. And everything that I've done in my past is how I've gotten here, right? Would I redo anything? I mean, I can't say I would, because who knows what my life would be like. Every single moment is a big deal. There's no such thing as like big moments and small moments, because everything starts from something. And think of something in your life where it just started just because you clicked on something, or because you went somewhere at a certain time. Like, something that didn't seem like a big deal turned into a huge deal. I don't know. I don't know if I really regret anything. I don't know. I'm okay with where I'm at right now. Everything I do helps make me wiser, right? Hey, Jill. Ah! Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Yeah, maybe. What do you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? Yeah, I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week. So I need to take them out. Let's see here. Here. It's not like they see much action anyway these days. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. I want to learn so much more about Gillian. He's such a mysterious guy. What? What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once and the old lady started it. Right. I wonder if they even have coins. Like, everything's like frickin', the cheapest drink here is like $150. No, it's $80. Like, do they have coins that go up that high anymore? Yeah, why does an arcade still use coins nowadays, or physical money when you get down to it? Yeah, that's kind of surprising. Why wouldn't they have, like, electronic stuff? For the reason arcades still exist, nostalgia. Guess that makes sense, maybe. What do you want? Hey, miss. Yeah? Do you recognize me? Maybe? Recognize you? I mean, I want to say I do, but sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way, Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since the last time I saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. How you doing? I actually had to transfer schools and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. Oh. I'll be out of middle school next year. Why are you here? You always have been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Oh my god. I think the stupidest thing in the world is asking an 18-year-old what they want to do with the rest of their life and, like, making them choose a degree. Oh my god. Let alone a middle schooler. If you know exactly what you want to do with your life when you're 18, good for you, but oh my god, don't feel like you have to. I still don't know what I want to do when I'm like 50 years old, man. YouTubing ain't gonna be cool when you're 50 years old, let me tell you that. Oh well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. I feel like that's one thing that might have been interesting for me to do, is I would have just like taken a year off and thought about my life. I don't know, I didn't really have the opportunity to do that though. Like, I kind of had to go into college just based on like how my living situation was with my mom and all that, because she's kind of like mega Satan. So I kind of had to do something to get away from there. But I feel like a lot of people who take a year off before going to college really like it. It benefits them a lot. So I don't know. So, how's Lenore? Is that your ex? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister, she's my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So, how's Lenore doing? Wow. That caught me off guard. Wow. I don't even know how Jill's gonna act to this, because Jill was still pretty attached, you could tell. Based off of the time when Dana came over. She still has a picture of Lenore up. Lenore, I'm gonna call it Lenore. Wow. Sorry, I don't think I heard you right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Disease? Wait, what? Lenore's sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Oh God. Come on, kid. I didn't cause this. Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise that if the fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that just because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important to you that you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good, you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Oh my God, kid. Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake! It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I even heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand? The fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers. You think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiots. Oh, wow. Kids, man. That's the thing. She's a smart kid, but she's still a kid. She's gotta like... She's still gotta learn that type of stuff, man. So like, she's like... I feel like what's kind of going on here, she doesn't really know how to handle like that type of loss quite yet. At that point in her life. Some kids deal with a lot when they're really young. Some don't. Based on how Gabby's acting here, I think this is kind of like the first really big thing that's happened. And she's kind of like in a stage where she's gotta blame someone for it, right? Trying to make sense of it. I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief. I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Home sweet home. Huh. Wow. Wow. Hey, Jill. You wanna grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Yeah, you want me to come in and keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just... I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't even know anything about it. Her sister came here to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. What do you mean? Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. And yeah, that reminds me now. The beginning of the conversation, they were talking about regrets, right? Maybe. Maybe. So, Gabby got to her. She's like sitting there thinking that she actually caused this now. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. You want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to, you know, put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, or if you feel too anxious, just call me. Yeah. Hey, 4! She's in your care, you hear? I bet that cat better meow. Meow! Yes! Remember to call me, and I'll call you to check on you later nonetheless. That was rough. I didn't see that coming. I don't know. And don't get me wrong, like, about like saying she's a kid, she doesn't know how to deal with it yet. I know, like, again, I know that there's a lot of people that have dealt with a lot of things at a really young age. But, like, the majority of people that are still really young haven't had enough of those really traumatic experiences to, like, know how to handle it properly and not lash out at other people. Again, the majority. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Don't take it personally. But I'm pretty sure we can all agree that coming all that way just to go yell at Jill was not the right course of action for anyone, right? For something that Jill didn't cause. And to just kind of like throw the death of someone onto Jill, that's not the right thing to do. And again, I think it's because Gabby hasn't really had one, time to really process what just happened to her sister, and two, I think that's really all it is. She hasn't really had time to process what happened to her sister, and she's never really gone through that type of loss before, and like really understanding what she was doing by going to Jill like that. So hopefully she gets to think about it and kind of know that she should never do that to somebody ever. To blame the death of someone on someone else over something that is totally, again, speculation, like Jill said. That's such a harsh thing to do. And I don't think Jill took it too well, based on how she was acting. Wow. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will help her from getting distracted. Wow. Yeah. Let's unlock this here. And we got some things going on that we can go read, but I think it's about time for us to end this episode here, because holy man, that was heavy. Wow. I don't know how this game's gonna end, guys. I don't really understand what's gonna happen here. Huh. Don't know how it's gonna play out. Don't know how it's gonna end. I don't really know what exactly is coming, to be honest. Huh. It's interesting, though. And what I think is amazing is how it keeps getting more and more interesting. It's staying interesting. So, thank you guys so much for watching this part of VA-11 Hall A. If you've been enjoying this series and you want to see more, you gotta click that like button. That's the only way I know. Don't think that someone else is gonna click the like button and the series is just gonna keep on continuing. If you are enjoying it, you gotta be the one that does it. Because if you just assume someone else is gonna do it, then nobody does it. I've seen that happen time and time again. So, keep being awesome, keep clicking like if you've been enjoying the series, and we'll play some more of VA-11 Hall A. So, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best, and I'll see you in the next video that we do around here. Hello everyone, my name is SwingPoynt, and V is calling, so let's pick up the phone. What's your first name? Oh, I get to type it. I was wondering what was going on. Swing Bob. There we go. Call accepted. Aw, look at this.